The presidential candidate for Taiwan's main opposition, the Kuomintang or the KMT, is on the back foot. A group linked to his party is being investigated for organising trips to China sponsored by Beijing, which could fall foul of Taiwan's election interference laws.
司法要勿忘勿重，把事情理清楚。但是，民进党，请不要对我做不正当的连结，这是一个操控。
With just 30 days until Taiwan heads to the polls, trips like these are rocking local politics. The government sees them as attempts by Beijing, which claims Taiwan as part of its territory, to influence the elections. Others defend them as just neighbourly exchanges. The China issue is at the heart of Taiwan politics. It's often said that there's no such thing as right-wing and left-wing here. Instead, the difference between the two major political parties is defined by how they view the relationship with neighbouring China. The ruling Democratic Progressive Party says Taiwan is its own country and has initiated military upgrades and a boost in defence spending in its attempts to stand up to Beijing. But the opposition Kuomintang says Taiwan and China are both Chinese and favours a closer relationship with Beijing. This question of Taiwanese versus Chinese identity splits society and generations.
台湾也是中国的一部分。清朝、明朝的时候，这台湾都在。
我觉得，即便是国民党上，也不会马上就变成统一的状况。我不太相信这件事情，但当然很多资讯一直在跟我们讲说可能会这样子。
But this split is changing.
There is certainly a generational shift. The older generation was a lot more likely to be for unification, and the younger generation a lot less likely. The younger people tend to have a separate, almost distinct Taiwanese national identity, as opposed to a more Chinese national identity.
This shift in national identity is now playing out in the polls. Presidential candidate for the ruling Democratic Progressive Party is the frontrunner for the next president. And the Kuomintang, with its association with Taiwan's belligerent neighbour, is struggling to win over young voters who may decide this election. Dolphine Chen and Glauert for TaiwanPlus.